Automate your entire trade management process with the most advanced tool on the market. Remove emotions, perfect execution, all instruments. Trade the Asian session, London session, and New York session in your sleep. Spend less than 2 hours on charts and allow the Wushu to trade for you through all sessions. Wushu 2.0 features auto place, stop orders, auto break even, auto partials, auto trail stop, proprietary auto exit strategy. How it all works. Step 1. Analyze your charts and set up your trade ideas. Step 2. Input your trade setups, entry point, stop loss, and risk. Step 3. Go about your day and let the Wushu do all the work through all sessions. Summary. The Wushu will position size for you, auto place stop order, move stop to break even, take partials for you, trail stop, limit max loss for the day. Auto hedge new feature. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode will hedge every position you take. It will manage the 2 positions using the Dojo proprietary exit mode. The Wushu will proceed to close the losing position and take profits from the winning position. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode is set to close at 1.5 R of every position it takes. Take your trading to the next level with the Wushu 2.0. Get our tool, uniforexdojo.com. info@uniforexdojo.com.
Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. This is Master FX Shifu. Let us hop onto the markets today and see what we can take advantage of. Okay. Do drop your pairs on the side there as well. Let's see which pairs you guys want me to look at for the day. And of course, let me just open this. I see Jonathan is here. Good morning. Guys, do confirm how my sound is. Do confirm how my video is. And then we can definitely get started. Okay. AUD USD from Jonathan. Good morning, Sami. Let me start with Jonathan's setup. Remember, we are only doing 4 pairs on this free stream, or rather 4 instruments, and then we'll definitely get there. Sound is perfect. Sound is perfect. Awesome, guys. Do drop your pairs then. AUD USD from Jonathan. This is a setup we had yesterday. It's still very valid. I think you guys saw how price came and literally turned by our entry point. So we didn't get into that setup, which is still fine. But then again, we still do have an opportunity to get in again. So you guys will wait for price to actually hit your midway point, which should be, just confirm with you guys, which should be at 71470 or 71451. So what you would do is place your alerts at that point, and when price does get to this point, do place your buy stops. Remember, no limit orders, only buy stops. And once you do that, we should be good. Okay, so this should be fine. I'm actually gonna go back into this price as well, so I can just break it down to see if we still don't have an opportunity to get in somewhere else. We're still long. The only time we'll be interested in price again is once it gets to the 72544. Until that happens, we are still good. The runway is clear for us. Okay, let me just move that to make it a bit neater. There we go. So that will be our first setup for the day. I'm gonna go into the hourly as well and see if we can find something decent inside. Okay, So in the hourly, I think I did mention to you guys yesterday that this candle right here is one of my biggest concerns of why I wouldn't want to be playing around here. But with that said, it doesn't mean we're not going to find something inside. So let me just move this wider time frame one here to the side quickly. And once I do that, I'm just going to break this down for you guys. Those that are on the bootcamp would know exactly what I'm trying to do now. We did have a BOS right here. So we will be focusing on this specific order block right here. And then, of course, we're going to refine it. And then after refining it, we should find an unmitigated zone to trade from. And remember, price should be coming back. Price should be coming back. Let's see. Unmitigated would be this one here, because that one there is mitigated. So let us just check just how wide the stop loss range is. Still seems a bit too big. 12 pips. 12 pips is not bad, so we can still tighten it slightly. And remember, because of the pair, you need to be careful of your spreads. Be careful of your spreads. They will affect you. So we do have an unmitigated candle right here, but now this will be too tight. 4 pips, that'll be way too tight. So rather, let's keep to this one here. This is still an unmitigated candle, so let's avoid that. Then we go back into the hourly. So we do have two setups on AUD USD. We've got the wider time frame one here, and then we of course have this one right here. Okay, so we'll have something along these lines. There we go. Of course, going to the downside. Ideally, you want to target this point here, but doesn't mean that you should get out there, because if it does go down to break some zones at the bottom, you keep holding, just keep adjusting your stops. This also doesn't mean now that once you're still going down, you ignore the second setup. No, you take it as well. Once price does get to midway, you do have your buy stops. If it does continue to the downside, and then of course it means this setup will just keep going and this one will just not trigger. So do keep that in mind. Okay, so these are your two setups for AUD USD. Let me just remove that. Then we'll have something along these lanes. Okay, and then moving on to the next pair, we've got Binyam is asking us to do NAS 100 and GJ from California. Awesome. And then Sami's asking us to do GU. And then I see Joe is asking, do you trade crypto altcoins or not at all? I only trade Bitcoin. Yeah, that's actually the only altcoin that I've been requested to take a look at. I wouldn't mind taking a look at the other ones. So we can take a look and then do an analysis on it. And of course, you will trial it for us and let us know how the setup goes. Because essentially, all these setups ultimately behave the same way. They operate the same. Doesn't really matter what instruments you're trading. So that is the beauty about the way we approach the market. Okay, NAS 100. So NAS 100 yesterday triggered beautifully. Now it's at 3.6. So I don't think anybody's out of the setup because it didn't go back to 2R. Yeah, so those that did get the setup, actually no, it did kick us out on the first one. The second one was too tight, didn't hit our midway point. So if you are still holding though, just adjust your stops to 2R, and I'll just mark that as our win and move that for our new analysis for the day. Of course, there we are. Beautiful. So start with the basics. You also want to know the landscape. You also want to know where we are in price, and of course try taking it from there. For now, the daily is not giving us much. It's not giving us much. The 4 hour could give us something. We do have a sensitive area there at the bottom, so I'm pretty sure if I go deeper into price, let's see what it will show us. Nothing there. I don't think I'd count this as a BOS here, so I'll leave that one as well. This is actually turning out to be a very interesting area. It'll be a bit high risk though, so I think we are gonna avoid that for now. Yeah, okay, no, we're not gonna touch US 100. We're gonna keep it clear for now. Hope we'll find something, because we are going live with New York. I'm just not sure if it's today or if it's next week. I'll just give you guys a heads up. Do subscribe, and then of course you'll get a notification, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's look at the next pair, which is GJ. That'll be the third, and then the last will be GU. Highly correlated pairs, they should be behaving the same. I remember watching this yesterday and just not being confident about it coming down. Let's see. Remember, guys, we don't really focus on what specific pairs we're looking at, how one is behaving and so forth. We literally focus on the process. Every chart is the same. Every candle is the same for us. We're just looking at how price behaves at specific points, which is why we seldom remember what we do the previous day, because once we do put an analysis, we look at it, we break it down, and then we follow a system, we follow a process, and see how it behaves using our zones. So it doesn't really matter which pair we're looking at. The only thing that matters is the spreads, of course. Watch your spreads. That'll help you in not getting wicked out of setups. No, there's still nothing here as well. We see it climbing down, but it's not retracing as much as we'd want it to. So if you actually go up a bit, yeah, I think we'd stay out of this for now. Also stay out of it. Also stay out of it. Let's take a look at GU. GU is a beautiful win there. Let's see what today has in store for us. Okay. We're most probably going to get another reaction in this incentive area here. So I'm actually going to go back down into price and just try and use that same zone. But this time it will be much different. And remember, we caught this beautifully because of the order type that we had. Okay, we'll keep using that one. So now we're going to adjust the OB. And then, of course, we'll have this one here. 31. And then go into the 15, still the same. Into the 5, probably still the same because of the way it worked. Okay, there we go. We've got something cleaner there. Back into the hourly. So we'd actually wait for price to get to this price point to get a nice potential buy, which would look something like that. Of course, targeting the same areas. Let's see how that works out. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got that. %. So let's see how this works out. And we could potentially have a beautiful day today. We did look at these two pairs. These are the only analysis that you guys have. So let's see if we can't find something else. See if we can't find something else. Arcade. Okay, Arcade is looking beautiful on the hourly. We are going to look at this region here. Remove this old data. I used to trade Arcade almost every single day. And the reason why it's at the bottom here is because it started misbehaving. And when it misbehaved, I missed quite a lot. Missed quite a lot. Awesome, awesome. Go deeper into price. Unmitigated. This one just got mitigated here. This one mitigated by this candle here. This is going to be a tough one to break down. Go into the 1 minute. This one got mitigated as well. It's been misbehaving. Now you see why I've been struggling to work out with CAD. So I'm going to have to come up with a separate scenario now. So those that are going to be, or those that are in the boot camp, you're going to see how we beautifully break this down using a different approach, which will slightly confirm the setup and would kind of not move us from getting wicked out of this setup. And I'll just break it down for them later in the week. There we go. Beautiful. So we've got that setup. And then, of course, you may want to refine it. 7.5. Okay, that's fine. No need to refine. So that'll be your extra pay for the day on this free stream. The rest of the setups I'll be dropping in the rest of the setups I'll be dropping shortly in the advanced signals channel. And that's about it for today, guys. Do check out our Wushu toolbox, check out the boot camp, and of course check out our signals. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time. I see you've got your queen here. It's been a minute. Definitely. We are well the site, gradually growing and keeping up with the times. So happy trading, guys. Check you guys tomorrow. Cheers.